Hello everyone and welcome into UMRV. So today we got a few things going on, and well, we are going to be starting harvest. And I'm sure you're like, dude, how are you going to start harvest when you don't even have a combine yet? Well, I've been working on that, and I have got a combine sitting down at the dealership waiting on me actually, and we've just got to run down there and pick it up. And it's got a header trailer with it. It's a combine and a header trailer. They're both together. As you can see right here, our fields are ready. And so we're just going to park our Ram truck down there, and we are going to drive the combine home. It shouldn't be too wide for the roads, so we are just going to drive it home. And well, that way we ain't got to haul it. Also, we're going to be picking up a grain cart today. In order to do that, I believe we're going to drive our Case Magnum tractor down there, or John Deere. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, we're going to drive one or the other down there, and we are going to be picking that up. It's a Killsboro grain cart. We're going to look both ways here, make sure ain't nothing coming. And I'm going to go ahead and head down to town, so I will catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever we get there, and I'll show y'all the combine. Alright everyone, so we're just rolling up to the dealership here where we got our combine. And yeah, as you can see, we're just around the corner. You can see the sign, so I'm going to run in here and ask them where it's at and which one's mine. I think I seen it a minute ago, but we're going to go confirm that. So anyway, I'll catch y'all back once I get that done. Alright everyone, so it is ours. As you can see, it's got the header on it here. Pretty good sized header, but it is a John Deere S780 combine. It's got duals in the front, really nice combine, green star ready. Yeah, everything's really nice on it. We'll jump in here so you can see it. Got really nice monitors, so I reckon without further ado, we'll start driving this thing home here, because well, the sooner we get it home, the sooner we can start harvest. Other than we do have to come back for the grain cart, so that's something that we got to keep in mind as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and get headed home, so I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get that done. Alright everyone, so we're just rolling up at the farm here, and I'm interested to see how the combine's gonna take this turn right here, because I'm considering taking down these light poles just because, well, everything we've come in with has been a little bit of a pain, but it looks like that made it through just fine. If you wonder why I keep jumping in and out, it's because the thing won't let me move my view sometimes, so that's why we keep jumping in and out. Somehow or another it fixes it, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run up here and park this, and I think we're gonna jump in the case. I think that's what we're gonna use. We're just going to jump in the case and ride back down there with it and grab the grain cart. That would probably be the easiest thing. We'll go ahead and shut this thing off right here, run in here and grab it. Run back down there, and we're going to grab the grain cart. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we are back with the grain cart. I'll catch y'all back then. Alright everyone, so this is the setup. We got the case 250 Magnum hooked up to the Killsboro grain cart. It's a pretty nice grain cart. It's gonna work for our setup pretty good, I think. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and head home, so I will catch y'all back whenever we get there. Alright everyone, so we're just rolling up to the house, and well, judging by the way this tractor pulled it empty around everything, I think it didn't have no problems then. So hopefully when it's loaded we also won't have any problems. Hoping that we don't have any problems anyhow. So I reckon we'll come on up here, and the entrance to the field that I've got, I don't know if y'all seen this when I was building the farm. If you haven't seen that video yet, go check it out. But we made our entrance, if I'm not mistaken, right over here. You come up this hill here where we park the semis. Yeah, and then you just turn right here, and here's where we sort of got our entrance. I've got this little thing so we could just kind of come up in here like this. And I guess we'll just park that right there out of the way for now, and we're going to go ahead and get the combine and the header hooked up. So I reckon we'll go ahead and do that. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes when I get the header on the combine and off the trailer. So I'll see y'all then. All right, everyone. So we got the header on the combine here. So I reckon we'll just come right up here and we'll fire it up. Okay, we'll unfold the harvester. Just like so. And fire it up. And it's going to automatically let it down. And I reckon we'll start running some headlands. I don't know exactly how everything's going to work yet. I'm hoping all the settings are right. The guy said that they set it up how they thought it was supposed to be for beans. So hopefully that'll work. This is actually sorghum, not beans, but they're about the same size. We're just going to hope it works. I'll get out here in a few minutes and check it. Make sure there's not too many beans on the ground because, well, we don't want to lose any yield that we could possibly keep. So I reckon we'll go ahead and start running some headlands. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever I get a little bit done, and we'll check behind the combine. So I'll catch y'all back then. All right, everyone. So we've got quite a bit knocked out. I'm cutting that off right there because, well, we're gonna have to have somewhere to go with the grain cart. So that's why I'm cutting that off, and we're almost full as well. So I'm just gonna knock this little bit out, and we're gonna go ahead and unload right here into our grain cart. So we'll go ahead and put the auger out here if I can. It is, there we go. We'll go ahead and we'll just raise that up and cut it off for the moment. And we're going to do the first dump into our grain cart with our new combine and our new grain cart. Everything works fine. So yeah, a lot of times when you do fields in your life, like, you'll open up the fields in order to do this so you can run your grain cart back and forth. And that's kind of the intention of what we're doing here, is we've got it so that I can run the grain cart back and forth. And eventually I'm going to get semis out here. Even though it's not that far, we'll probably just have one. But that way we can keep our grain cart out here, and then we can run our semis to put it in the bin. So that's kind of the idea that I'm running off of right now. So I'm going to go ahead and continue working on harvest here. So I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit whenever we get a little bit more done. All right, everyone. So our grain cart has filled up for the first time. It's completely full, and, well, the combine can't empty anymore. So I reckon this truck right here is already hooked up. We'll just jump in it, get it fired up right quick, and we'll have to take the tarp off just like so. And I reckon we'll just bring this truck over here, and we're gonna get some kind of a system. I may leave a truck here for a while. I'm not 100% sure how exactly I'm gonna run all this yet, because I'm mostly loading out of that side. So depending on, I don't know if this grain cart will fill up this truck or not. It may fill up one hopper, it may fill up the whole trailer. I'm not sure. I don't think it'll fill up the whole trailer, but the last time I thought something would fill up the whole trailer, it filled up about 3. So I reckon we'll see what's going to happen here. Alright, so it's going to fill up more than one hopper, but I don't think it's going to fill up the other one. So we're just going to leave that running for now, like that, set up, and then as I dump the combine in, it will automatically dump into the truck. And when the truck gets full and the grain cart gets full, then I'll go dump the truck so that the grain cart can do its thing. Because right now we're a one-man operation, so we kind of got to work things to our benefit when it comes to that. But I'm going to go ahead and continue harvesting, so I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit whenever we make a little bit more progress. And we're probably going to go dump the truck when I see y'all back, so I'll catch y'all back then. Alright, everyone, so we've got a full truck here, and I've never done this before, but I'm going to try to set up an auto drive course. And I've never done it, but I mean, we're gonna try and see how it works. To go to the silo, because, well, that's what I want to do. I wanted to just take it to the silo. So I'm hoping that it works pretty good. I've seen people do it, I've never actually done it, so hopefully it works. We just got to make sure that we don't mess up while recording it because as you can see, this is what it's doing. So as long as we don't mess up while recording it, well, then hopefully everything will work okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down here to the silo and empty out. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever we get there. Alright everyone, so we've got the semi emptied, so now we're gonna have it loop back around to the back where we had it, and we're gonna see how it works. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna do, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna take this turn plenty wide here, but not too wide. And yep, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this back up here and see how it does. So I'll catch y'all back here in a few minutes whenever I get that done. Alright, so this guy is set to go whenever he gets 100% full, and this will empty into it. And yeah, we're just gonna keep running. I think I've got it set right. I've never done this before, so I think I've got it set right. I'm gonna go ahead and continue harvesting, and I guess the real telltale is gonna be whenever we get him 100% full, and then he'll be able to go on, and hopefully it works. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue harvest. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we get to see if he's working or not, or when something else interesting happens. So I'll catch y'all back then. Alright everyone, so we're going to unload the combine. Missed just a little, didn't realize the combine cut off because it was full, and we run through a little bit of crop. That'll be okay. Everything's been working pretty good so far. Yeah, everything seems to be working. We're on pretty much so our when we get back, we'll be, and we hit that last pass, we'll be done. Our combine got full before we could get that far, so we're going ahead. And this is the system we got going. I unload into the auger wagon, and the auger wagon unloads into the semi. When the semi gets full, I then start. I'm gonna try to then start a course, which will run over to the bins. And well, we're just gonna kind of hope that that works for right now, because well, that's the most efficient way I know how to do it. So then whenever it stops filling, I jump in the truck, and it's going to load in the auger wagon while we're doing this. I pull the truck up a little bit more, just like that, and it begins loading in the back. And yeah, that's kind of the system we got running right now. It's working so far. And then it'll continue unloading in the truck until it's done, and then I run on back to the field and finish up. So we've gotten this whole area right here done. Now we've just got this area, which is a massive field to knock out, but we're gonna go ahead and try to do that. Turn that on because it's all got to be done. We're just it was a shame that the combine ran out of capacity right here, because it would have been nice if we could have just got all this, but whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off and start on the next little bit. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we get full again, and we'll see kind of how it's yielding and how far around we get. So I'll catch y'all back then. Alright everyone, well, we made it a good ways around the field, because well, we had to go all the way around there and back to here. But we ran out of capacity right here, so now we've got to go all the way back and grab the grain cart, because well, now we're actually going to start using the grain cart as a grain cart. So I'm going to run down here and grab it. So I'll catch y'all back whenever we get down here to it and start back up here. Alright everyone, we made it to the grain cart, but now the bad thing is we've got to go all the way around. Like, we can't just cut through the field. We've got to go all the way where the combine went. So that's the bad thing about it, because I didn't do any opening up to this field yet, because normally I knock out the headlands first before I try to open the field up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get around here to the combine, so I'll catch y'all back whenever I get over there. Alright, so we finally made it all the way around the field here to where we can unload the combine. Now the good thing is the gravity wagon was completely empty, so we'll be able to unload it a few times before having to stop, so that's always a good thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and continue harvesting this field, so I'll catch y'all back here in a little bit when we've made some progress. Alright everyone, we have been harvesting away out here, and we've got quite a bit done. As you can see, we knocked that out as you've seen, but we've knocked out that over there, and also we're starting to knock this piece out right here. And if you look right there, we actually don't have a whole lot left to do, but the semi truck's full. If you look way over in the distance where we did that field, the grain car is full. So we're going to go ahead and unload the semi and then go get the grain car and unload the grain cart, because, well, the combine's full as well. And, well, we can't keep harvesting with a full combine. So I guess I'm going to run over here and get all this grain dumped in the semi, and I'll catch y'all back whenever we get back to harvesting. Alright everyone, so I've decided just to leave the grain cart over there for now. I think most of this will fit in the semi, and we're right across the road from the grain bins right now. So, and this semi can go in the field pretty good. It's pretty dry out here. Everything's pretty solid. It's not too mucky. So everything seems to be working pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and jump back in the combine and continue harvesting. So I'll catch y'all back here whenever we get this field done, and we're putting everything back in the silo. Alright everyone, so we are coming up on the last pass here. Looks like we're going to have to make about two. Or no, we got it all on that one. We're just going to grab these sprigs right here. And this field right here is completely done. The home field, which is what we're going to call this, the home farm, home field, whichever way you want to say it, both things mean the same thing, is completely done. So all we got to do now is go empty this into the combine. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we've got to run over there and grab the grain cart and empty it out, because it's been sitting over there full ever since we done that side, because I wanted to knock that out with that waterway in between it, because that just makes everything easier when that's knocked out. That way we're not doing quite so much loop-de-looping. So while this is unloading, I'm gonna run over here, start making my way over here to grab the grain cart. So I'll catch y'all back when I'm on my way back with it. See, I'll catch y'all then. Alright everyone, so we made it over here to the tractor, so now we're just going to head around through here, if I can figure out how to shut this door. I figured this out earlier. There we go. Alright, we got the door shut, but it was just a lot easier harvesting if we didn't come all the way around here every time. So I kind of split this field off into 3 sections. It's kind of the way we harvest it. And that just made it easier, especially considering that I do all the harvesting myself. So it's kind of like when you're honking for the dump truck driver to go dump, and then you realize, oh, that's me. I'm not only the combine operator, I'm also the grain cart operator, and I'm not only the grain cart operator, I'm also the combine operator and the 18-wheeler operator and the grain bin operator. So yeah, that's kind of the way it works sometimes. But anyway, we're going to get this dumped in here, so I'll catch y'all back when we're going to dump the semi. Alright everyone, so we filled up the semi and the grain cart still got some in it. So we're going to have to come back and empty that out, because the grain cart, the way our bin site is, I know at some bin sites, like, you could dump the grain cart directly into it. Well, that's not the way it works with ours, because, well, our bin site, you can see the way it's made, it's really narrow through here, and then it gets even narrower when you're coming right through here. But I'm going to go ahead and get this unloaded, so I'll catch y'all back whenever I get that done. Alright everyone, so we got the truck dumped, so now we're just going to pull back underneath the augers here. The combine is empty, so I think it's getting late here. As you can see, it's starting to get dark, so I think we're going to take the combine over to the shed, because, well, it's going to need refueled, re-greased, and everything like that. So we're going to go ahead and take it over here to the shed for the night, because as you can see, it's starting to get late. This field is a really big field, this one field here. I didn't expect it to take as long as it did to harvest, but it took quite a while. I guess while we're bringing it over here, our fuel tank's right here. I guess we could stop and get some fuel. At some point or another, though, we are going to have to get a fuel trailer, because we're working quite a ways out from the farm at times. So we're definitely going to have to get a fuel trailer. Alright, go ahead and start getting it filled up here. Takes a little while. Well, I'm going to get this thing filled up, so I'll catch y'all back whenever we're full of fuel and we're backing in the shed. Alright everyone, so we've got our combine finally full now. It took a little while to get it done. As you can see, it's really starting to get dark now, but we're going to back the combine underneath the shed for the night here, because we're going to probably re-grease it and everything. Oh, okay, I did not realize. Okay, so apparently our combine will not fit in this shed with the extensions on, so I guess we're just going to put it right here for the night. And we're going to back over here now because we still got to put these last semi loads into the grain bin. I'm pretty sure I'm going to pull the semi up because it's probably full in the front hopper, so definitely going to have to do that, I'm pretty sure. Alright, pull on up a little. Oh no, it's actually empty, so we get to just run this over there. And we are pretty much so done for the night. We're just gonna go put this in the silo. I'm gonna pull the grain cart around up to the house and park the semi up there, and we're done for the night. As you can see, it's starting to get dark and hard to see. And the next farm that we do, or field that we do, we've got to actually move the combine down the road, which means trailer and the header, which isn't too bad because we've got that hitch on the combine, but we're not going to try to do that in the dark for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything parked up for the night. Last little bit dumped in here. But anyways, guys, that's going to be about it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the first episode, the first official episode of farming on UMRV. I'm going to call this sort of the medium to large size farm. It's not small, it's medium to large. But like I was saying, hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.